Hey folks, for today's Salsa Saturday, I'm going to be turning these vine-ripe tomatoes I recently picked off of my tomato plant into salsa. So, stay tuned.
Okay, let's get to making this salsa. Look at how ripe those tomatoes are. That's that's a pound of tomatoes, roughly chopped up. And I don't believe in the 5-second rule. That one goes away. And we have a half of an onion. Actually, it won't fit. I have to pulse this down to make some room for the rest of the ingredients. There we go. So this was a half of a small sweet onion. I figured that's a good amount based on the size of the container and the amount of tomatoes. You can adjust it to your own liking. And this was one large jalapeno that I removed the membrane and the seeds, and just literally a handful of parsley, a handful of cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, don't put as much. Leave it out. But I love the flavor of cilantro, especially in a salsa. You could also put garlic if you wanted. I just I kind of like the basic, just simple. So now I'm just gonna go with some kosher salt. Little start out with. This is to taste, of course. I can always add more. And then I'm going to start with the juice of half a lime. I can also add more because I have another half back there. And if you want to find out the juiciest limes, look for a nice smooth skin. Not one that has a lot of the dimples on it, because if it's nice and smooth like that, it's going to be really, really juicy. Okay, a few more pulses, and then we'll give it a taste. See if we need to adjust anything. It's already looking good. This is my kind of salsa. Okay, we need a little bit more salt. Yeah, definitely a little bit more salt. Like I said, it's to taste. You could add black pepper if you wanted. I just decided not to use black pepper. And then I'm gonna add that second half of the lime because I love that flavor of the fresh lime in a salsa. No vinegar. I would never put vinegar in a salsa. I wouldn't actually even use lemon juice. I just like that flavor of lime with these ingredients. Just a few more pulses and we should be good to go. One last taste. Oh yeah, that's spot on. Okay, I'm going to refrigerate this for about an hour, let those flavors mingle, and come back and give it a taste. Let's see. Okay, after about an hour, look at that. That to me, that's a perfect salsa. That's a perfect salsa. I'm going to give it a taste, see how it turns out with some chips, and we'll see.
Let's give it a taste, see how it is. It's really good. I those fresh tomatoes, it's just so I hate to say the word fresh, but yeah, it's fresh. It's definitely a little thin, but I like that. I'm gonna have another bite. It's definitely very mild, but I wanted that, so I wanted my wife to be able to enjoy this as well because she's like, "Don't make it too spicy," because I want to try it myself. But that flavor, the cilantro, the onion, tomato. It's just very simple. Little salt. That lime juice is just right. This is exactly what I like in a salsa. You know, there's no added water. Those tomatoes were juicy. That's why it is, you know, a little thinner than a chunky salsa. But I really do like it like this. This is perfect for tacos. You know, just goes on a taco so good. Well, I'm pleased how this turned out. So there you go, folks, for this Salsa Saturday. Homemade salsa. Make it however you want. If you don't like cilantro, leave it out. Put something else in it. I don't know. You know, add as much onion, as little onion. You can add garlic if you want. You can add some cumin if you want. It's totally up to you if you make it yourself. I just basically eyeballed this, but I'll have all the exact ingredients I used in the description below for this particular salsa. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for watching.